Hello YouTube, I'm finally getting these projects out the door. I did quite a bit of work on these. Replaced the belt and replaced a lot of felt. Got all the screws, got the other knob that goes here, got the gaskets, etc, etc. So, I'm not really making any money off of them, but I'm just kind of happy to get them out of here. Got the box and I've got all the accessories. Those are the screws for both of them. Going here. The other case I had to glue together. Completely changed out the power cord here. See a big roll of tape I've got on the floor. So yeah, let's go ahead and turn it on. These are very clunky machines. Very early design. Probably one of the most interesting reel-to-reel styles I've ever seen with the way they function. You gotta slide. It's literally a metal pinch roller and a rubber capstan. Kinda funny. Clunk, clunk. We've got any more music on this tape. That's a disappointment. I'm gonna do a video and not even have music. Well. This is how you normally would rewind it, but you can see nothing's happening. So I've still got to solve that problem. But it's a lot better in play and fast forward mode than what it was. And the pot was so dirty for the volume that you could not get any sound out of it. Just noise. Surprisingly loud, and that's probably at the most 1 watt of output. It only has a 6K6 output tube. It's really quite a conservative rating at 1 watt. It might output at the most 2, but God, when you get some real high frequencies, you know, if you're playing with this plane, it's really, it hurts your ears with that volume. So let's see if I can swap these reels one-handed. Nope. Maybe. Okay. I'm not sure if this was the reel-to-reel that was damaged in shipping or if it was the other one. Either way, I really got it looking quite nice. Really, for being from 1951, except for the case, metal's actually in really good shape. I mean, I really don't think somebody used these that often, but I think they were in for repair once, as when I went inside, somebody had penciled all the tube numbers in and such and so forth, so I have no clue. That's my fault. There we go. As you can see, the rubber capstan runs all times when you're in forward mode, because there is no fast forwarding mode. It's just done simply by bypassing the head and the pinch roller and such, and that doesn't leave too good of tensioning. It really got a pretty poor drive, but it's an early machine, so I won't complain too much. If you run it this way, it's a little bit faster, or a little bit slower, but a little bit faster than when you engage your pinch roller, which evens out your speed. The back side of the tape, it's what is it, Johnny Remember Me. That's what the song is. Go ahead. Some slack. I'd like to think that this is probably really the first domestic reel-to-reel, because the brush sound mirror was almost semi-professional. Two of them that I have are XLR mic inputs, so they're actually semi-professional machines, really. So this is probably one of the first domestic machines. Very basic, almost similar to the way a brush would run, except you won't have this on the brush sound mirror. You just have a cork capstan that's rubber, and your head would be that way instead of at this angle. But it's a very interesting reel-to-reel nonetheless. Very early. There's your speaker. It is probably 4-inch. I think that's probably about what it is. Although I haven't measured it, but when I took it apart, it's about 4 inches. Then you put your tapes over here, and let's see here. Here's the mic. It's on the back. Let me rig that up. Not a good idea, I guess, because these don't have any shielding on them. It's a crystal microphone. Get that out. It's in very clean condition, although it rattles. So crystal's gone bad in it. Stomach's growling. If you touch your finger, you don't hear anything. So, crystal must have got some type of moisture in it. So, inputs, you've got, well, here's your outputs. Start over. Inputs, radio, microphone. I think the radio is a cathode follower input, because when I ran a CD player into the other one, all it did was hum, and it was very low volume, and to turn it, to record, you had to turn the volume all the way up. So I think it's a cathode follower input, real high input. Output, professional. That might be plus 4 dB, although I really doubt it, because this is pretty domestic machine. Sometimes in the old days they used real funny outputs, you know, real high output or real low output, just depends. you've got your speaker output, which this would make a nice guitar amplifier if you ran your microphone in as your guitar amp, guitar pickup in, just hooked a speaker to it, and you could still record that way and still mess with your tone and such. So, didn't do too bad with selling it, but kind of sad to see it go now. It's actually running, but got other machines. It's got a 6. Was it? It's got. I'm trying to think. Not 6. Oh, yeah, I think there's 6 SJ7s. 2 of them, or maybe 3 of them. 1 for bias, 1 for recording, and 1 for preamp for the speaker or something. Then it has the 6K6 for the output, and then it has a rectifier which is a 6x4 or 5x4 or something. Can't quite remember the numbers, but it's pretty nice reel-to-reel, just for the amplifier alone really, but it'd be really sad to scrap it. You can run it with the cover closed, but you have to have a really small reel. I think that's why they designed the power cord to go through here, but I don't know, just a guess. Thanks for watching.